Today, we'll look at evaluating linear functions. We'll learn how to substitute values into a linear function and calculate their output. We'll also go through a few examples to help you feel confident evaluating linear functions quickly and accurately. When we need to evaluate the function f of x at x equals -3, we begin by finding x equals -3 on the x-axis. From there, we move vertically until we intersect the graph of the function f of x. At this intersection point, the value of the function is f of -3. To find the corresponding value on the y-axis, we move horizontally from the point of intersection until we reach f of x equals -4, indicating that f of -3 is equal to -4. Now, let's suppose we have f of x as a start instead of x. We begin by finding f of x on the y-axis. Move horizontally until we intersect the graph of the function f of x, and from that point of intersection move vertically until we reach x equals 3. Let's see how this works with an example where we need to evaluate the linear function f of x when x is equal to 4. To evaluate this function, we need to substitute x equals 4 into the provided equation. Let's start by replacing x with 4. Next, let's multiply 3 by 4 and then subtract 5 from 12. This is equal to 7. Now, moving on to the next example, we have f of x equals 2x plus 3 and f of x equals 5, and we need to find the value of x. To find x, let's begin by replacing f of x by 5 in the equation. Let's substitute that into the equation. Now, let's subtract 3 from both sides of the equation and divide both sides by 2. So, when f of x is equal to 5, the value of x is 1. Let's take a look at our final example. Given this function, what is the sum of f of 1 plus f of -3? Our strategy here will be to evaluate f of x at two different values, x equals 1 and x equals -3. Let's start by finding f of 1. First we need to substitute x equals 1. We obtain that f of 1 is equal to 2. Next, we need to evaluate when x is equal to -3. We'll follow the same strategy and start by replacing x by -3. As a result, we can see that f of -3 is equal to -14. Now, let's add results from both equations, which gets us 2 minus 14. Finally, we obtain that f of 1 plus f of -3 is equal to -12. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Let's recap what we've learned today about evaluating linear functions. We explored how to substitute values into a linear function, simplify expressions, and find the output. In summary, whenever you are asked to evaluate a linear function, remember to substitute the given value of x or f of x into the equation. Simplify step by step, following the order of operations. Watch out for negative values, and double-check your work when combining them. On your test, functions like this can show up in various forms. The process is always the same: substitute, simplify, and check. Practice a few more problems like this, and you'll be ready for anything the test throws your way.